Next. Monsieur Bonaparte?
Oui.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte?
Oui. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Je désire aller au Cockles.
Cockles? Not tonight, Josephine. Bus from harbour. Next.
Pas ce soir, Josephine.
Oh, I do like a cockle from Cockles. Cockles, cockles from Cockles. With a cockle down me throttle, I'm as cocky as can be. Cocky as can be. Whoa, cockles, cockles, cockles from Cockles. There's not another cockle what'll satisfy your throttle like a cockle from Cockles.
Emma, you can't stay in bed.
I'm staying in bed.
We have guests who want breakfast.
Well, they're not getting it from me. I'm not well.
Not well?
Well, you weren't well 2 days last week. You never got up at all.
I was not well.
I'm not well.
I'll tell you something, Emma. I hope for your sake you are not well. I hope and pray you are not playing me about.
You're always playing me about.
I'm not standing here trading words with you. Tomorrow, as you know, is a very big day. We have 15 French people coming tomorrow. French people expect service and civility. And if that is something you cannot give, then I had better look for a replacement of staff. Take your choice. You know where the dining room is. Put this on.
I'm not.
You've got to serve.
I'm not. That's Emma's job.
Emma's stuck in bed.
I'm not going to, and that is that. Good morning. Would you care to place your breakfast orders now? Good morning, Miss Barrington Pike.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Dumpton.
You sleep well?
Oh, yes, very well, thank you. You?
Oh, yes. It's fine, thank you. Very well.
Good.
Well, let's be seated.
Good morning, Mr. Dumpton.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Spode. Mr. Spode. He's working himself up.
Honey.
Watch him. Hey, look. I say. It's a funny arrangement, separate tables. Do you mind if I join you?
No, not at all. But it's not laid up.
Oh, neither is it. Well, we'll soon fix that. I'll bring my things across. That is, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, if they don't.
Oh, no. No, good heavens, no. This is Liberty Hall. Everything's free and easy here.
What are you doing, Arthur?
I'm just joining Miss Barrington back for breakfast.
Well, I'm afraid your place is laid at that table over there.
Yes, I know. I'm just moving the things. I told Miss Barrington Pike you wouldn't mind.
No, I don't mind. Why should I? Scrambled eggs, thank you. Of course I don't mind. Makes a little extra work, of course, as I prepared another table in the first place. There's your bread and butter and your marmalade. And it does so happen that Emma's stuck in bed and the lift's broken down. Oh, there's your puffed wheat. Forgotten that, and your sugar and your salt and pepper. But no, of course I don't mind. I mean, you're a paying guest. Poached, fried, or scrambled?
Scrambled, please.
I'll cook Mr. Duncton's breakfast. You just serve the teas, Jack.
The cup that cheers.
Oh, thank you, Joan.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Shall I be mother?
Yes, please.
I did so enjoy that walk last night.
So did I. Yes. Such a wonderful time. You know, at the seaside, I mean, when there's no one else about. There's just you and the beach and the sound of the sea. Nothing else. Nobody.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your walk last night? You didn't see us, but we saw you. Didn't we?
Jack, ask Arthur to pop down and fetch his breakfast. I'm sure he won't mind. Did you enjoy your walk last night?
I beg your pardon?
I saw you out on the beach. Saw you and her walking.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Enjoy yourself, did you?
Yes, it's very nice.
Good.
Well, as you know, I had to cancel the show last night. The Hawaiian serenaders didn't turn up. And I knew Miss Barrington Pike was in the audience. I knew she was staying here, so I felt specially responsible for her. So I offered her a drink.
Quite early, that must have been.
Yes. Well, when we closed the bar, we were both feeling a bit peckish, so we went out and had some fish and chips.
Very nice.
Yes.
And then you walked?
Oh, we had a stroll, yes.
On the beach?
Yes.
Very nice.
Well, yes.
Do you know anything about this woman at all?
Well, I know a little bit, yes. She's a writer, an historian.
She can't be much of a writer if she's staying here.
Well, she's here for a few days doing some research, I think.
I know what sort of research she's at.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
There's none as blind as a one-eyed man.
Emma, where do you think you're off to?
Gloria, will you please tell me what you're driving at?
That woman is here on the fish. And she didn't take long to get a hook in you.
Oh, come on, Gloria, that's ridiculous. All we did was go for a walk on the beach.
And what happened?
We talked.
What about?
Life.
I thought as much.
Look, Gloria, all I did...
It's no business of mine. I'm married to Jack. Perhaps you won't deny that we were once quite close, but that was years ago, so no more need be said. You make as big a fool of yourself as you like. Just like these French that are coming tomorrow. You've been a big enough fool about them.
The French?
The French.
What about them?
Yes, what about them? It was your idea. I took notice of you. We're charging them so little we'll be out begging next.
I explained that to you, Gloria. It's called a lost leader in the grocery trade.
I am not in the grocery trade.
If they come here and like it, they'll send other French across.
Of course they won't like it. They never do. I've never met a Frenchman yet who liked Cockles. There's nothing here for them. When I ask the proper prices, be froggies goodbye, be 2 days of cooking and cleaning for them and nothing to come out of it. Well, if that isn't foolish, you tell me what is. Oh, but of course I'd forgotten. You'll be far too busy out on the beach discussing life. Scrambled. Be different for Emma and me. Emma and me'll have to slave. What is it, dear?
Emma's gone back to Wall's End.
A shilling for soap, 5 bob for a bath, and £1 to go to the lav. I did a lot of swimming that week. That's right, dearie. Better out than in. Right, now, with a bit of ash, I'll get on with the next verse. Now, where was I? Oh,
Monsieur,
yes.
Monsieur.
The landlady's name
Monsieur.
was Dolly. She had a daughter
You
called
can't
Rose.
come round here. There's a show going on.
Je suis français.
Well, I cannot help that. Vamoose.
Mais,
LA.
mais,
The
monsieur.
landlady's name was Dolly. She had a daughter called Rose. She was... Oh, I wouldn't say she was... Oh, God, I've forgotten it. The landlady's name was Dolly.
What do you want? What has got to nom?
Je suis Napoleon Bonaparte.
Prompter,
That's
prompter.
all I need.
Anyone there? Mr. Dampton.
Sorry.
She had a daughter called Rose. Next slide, please, Mr. Dampton.
A daughter called Rose. A daughter called Rose.
Oh, I think the needle's stuck. No, please, a little patience, please. He was up late last night, out walking. I saw him. She had a daughter called Rose.
The landlady's name was Augusta. She had a daughter called June. That's what threw you. The name's June.
Who wrote this? Him or me?
I think you'll find I'm correct.
The landlady's name was Augusta. She had a daughter called June. Right, sir, right. Only you're still in Clacton. We've moved on to Bognor. Haven't we moved on to Bognor? Yes! Oh, you take another little kip, I'll handle this. Now, come on, give a big hand.
Exit. Well, come in, come in. This is my office, such as it is.
Oh, it's very nice.
It's not exactly executive.
Oh, but it's got character. That's much more important.
Oh, yes, yes, it's got that all right.
Did it used to be a dressing room?
That's right, yes. How very clever of you.
Oh, well, I just thought with the mirror and the lights.
Ah, yes. Well, can I offer you something? A drink or something?
Oh, well, I'd adore a glass of sherry.
Ah. Well, I'll just pop out to the bar.
Oh,
and,
no, please, whatever you've got.
Scotch? I'm afraid I've only got scotch.
Oh, well, scotch would be lovely. Yes, it really would.
Good. Here we are. Oh. I'll just go and get you your sherry. Why don't you have a look round if you feel like it? I shan't be long. Here we are.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do like it. It's so lived in, isn't it? You can feel its history pulsating through. A man like you would be at home here.
Well, as I said to you last night, I am. For the first time in my life, I am. After all those wasted years, I came down here, took this place on, and... Oh, yes, I found myself all right.
Oh, isn't it exciting when one does that?
Absolutely. This is it. This is...
What's the matter?
Oh, come on. It's disaster. Disaster. Everything is. I'm sorry, Miss Barrington-Pack.
Call me Marcia, please.
Marcia. Thank you. Marcia. Well, you saw all that. That twerp doing the monologue. I mean, fancy him winning. The organist did it deliberately, you know. That first woman was much the best, the one who sang the 23rd Psalm, but he wanted to get one over on me, so he let the monologue win. You see that clapometer? Well, it belongs to him. And it's all a cheat the way it works. Hey, look. See? I only found that out last week. And I hate cheating. I hate it. Well, what can I do? I've got half a dozen regulars. They come here every week. I expect a contest judged by a clapometer. I can't afford a real one, so I can't scrap that. And I can't sack the organist. There's no one else. Oh, what am I on about? It's a drop in the ocean, Miss Barrington Pike.
Marcia, please.
Marcia. Thank you, Marcia. A drop in the ocean that's drowning me.
Oh, no.
I wanted to believe what I said last night on that walk. In that beauty. I wanted to. I wanted to share your wonderful optimism. Be part of your sense of the thrill of life. You know? But I knew, deep down I knew I was deceiving myself. Do you know why that group didn't turn up last night? The Hawaiian Serenaders. I eventually got through to their agent this morning. Very sorry, he said. Double booking, he said. It was either you or the British Legion, Rotherhithe. They chose the British Legion, Rotherhithe.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, no, no. Please, no, there's no need for that. Just the throw of the dice. I decided to come here, I came. But, oh, how I dreamed. And what it might have been.
It still could be.
No, no. I'll try. New ideas, new schemes, new ways to put Cockles on the map. As a case in point, I've just been to a great deal of trouble to get a party of French visitors booked into Sunnyside.
French?
Yeah, good idea, I thought. They got a French weekend over in Stourmouth. There's 1,000 of them going there. From their twin town, you see. Well, we don't have a twin town. It seems we can't find one. Anyway, I got 15 of them coming. Very special cut rates. Well, I thought it might work. You know, they might come here, they might like it. Set up language schools. Have folk festivals in the pavilion here. Good intentions, you see, yes, but Gloria's right. It's pie in the sky. They'll have their cheap bed and breakfast here. They'll spend all their time over in Stourmouth saying what a rotten joint Cockles is and scuttle back over the channel again. There's nothing for them here, you see. There's nothing.
Oh, yes, there is.
No, 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 Miss Barrington Pike.
Marcia, please. There is.
Marcia. Thank you, Marcia. I'll tell you something, and I really mean this. The only Frenchman I've ever met who choose to come here is some madman, like the bloke he stood there this morning, in the wings, and he said he was Napoleon Bonaparte.
What?
Would you believe it?
You mean he's here?
Who?
Napoleon.
Eh?
But I didn't expect him until tomorrow, the 22nd. What's the date today?
22nd.
Oh, my God, I'm so vague. Outside the pavilion, 12 o'clock. I didn't know where I'd be staying. Where did he go? Show me where he went. Oh, don't just stand there, please. We've got to find him. Come on. Come on.
Miss Barrington Pike!
C'est un jolly hand. Gentille. Don't get many hands like this in here. Not nowadays. Vous êtes un homme formidable. Il possible vous could be un général. Or you could be an pastry cook. Vous requirez courage. Courage, mon ami.
Barrington Pike!
What does he look like?
Who?
Napoleon.
Well, I don't know. I suppose he looked a bit like Napoleon.
I knew he would. He can't be far. Come on.
you see, I've only met his wife. Of course, I've seen his photograph, but he was wearing a Napoleon hat in that, so he'd be bound to look like Napoleon then, wouldn't he? Oh, where's he gone?
I don't understand, Miss Barrington-Pike.
Marsha!
Marsha.
I had to have a subject to write about, you see. A historian has to have a subject.
Well, this is it.
Of course, I thought Napoleon had been done to death. Then I discovered he'd been married before Josephine, I mean. Then I knew I'd found something sensational. He's not here.
Let's try George at the shellfish stall. It's that way.
I discovered he'd been married to an English girl.
Usual, Arthur, with vinegar.
Looking for a man. Have you seen a man?
Sort of man.
Well, he looks a bit like Napoleon.
Napoleon?
Napoleon.
Not tonight, Josephine.
Hardly original. Come on. And by this first wife, they had a son. And this is him here in Cockles. Well, his descendant, of course, Napoleon VI. The family have been trying for years to prove the title, but nobody took them seriously. They will do when my book comes out.
It's incredible.
Yes. Is that him fishing?
No.
There's just one piece of the jigsaw to fit into place, and this Napoleon is bringing that here. That's why I've been so excited. I'm telling you, but just you, because it's my revelation, so it must be a secret, you understand?
Yes, I understand.
It's the same with any historian. Her revelations are all she's got.
Yeah.
Oh, where's he got to?
Don't panic, we'll find him. Just tell me one thing. What's all this got to do with Cockles?
She was sweet, 16. Anyway up, 69. On the blue, 22. Two fat ladies.
No, he's not in there.
27.
Oh, no, didn't think he would be.
We'll try everything, we must. We've got to find him now. So Napoleon's first wife lived in Cockles. Shh.
27.
Yes. After they parted, she came back to England and lived in lodgings here. And he visited her here. That's the thrilling bit.
Napoleon did?
Yes. We must carry on looking.
Let's try Sunnyside. Jacques might know something.
My car.
So Napoleon came to Cockles.
Yes. He came here in secret at the height of the war between England and France. And when he was married to Josephine, or rather she thought they were married, but of course they weren't really, because Fanny and he were never divorced. He crossed the channel in secret, risked his life. He spent the night here. He had to see his Fanny again. It's one of the great love stories of mankind.
Well, this is it.
And it all happened right here in Cockles. It'll make this town famous. An El Dorado for love and for lovers!
Now look, he's coming in for his lunch. Now don't embarrass the poor man.
Nack, bloody Nack, why can't you leave off? He took it all in good part. You could see that.
Shh.
Shut. Oh, hello, Mr. Dumpton. I'm just telling my wife. You didn't mind me ragging you this morning, did you? I mean, you took it all in good part, didn't you?
Well, I had to. It's my job.
There you are. What did I tell you?
Look, you didn't see a man on your way back from the pavilion, did you?
Well, what sort of a man?
But he looks a bit like Napoleon Bonaparte.
Not this morning, Josephine.
Thank you.
Not this morning, Josephine.
Probably in the kitchen, helping Gloria out since Emma left. Wait a minute.
Not this morning, Josephine. Oh, come on, Grace, we're on holiday.
Jacques!
Arthur, Arthur, come here. Listen.
Oh, Gloria!
Arthur, listen.
Gloria!
Arthur, I'm so sorry for what I said this morning. There was no call for it. I mean, she's only here for a few days, and good heavens, if you want to walk on the beach and talk about life, well, good heavens.
Excusez-moi, Madame Dubois. I make for you the pastry?
Gordon Bennett. It's Napoleon Bonaparte.
What? Oh, dear Lord. An emperor.
Well, she's mad, isn't she?
Well...
Oh, come on now, Arthur. I mean, that man, Napoleon Bonaparte...
Well, she doesn't say that. A descendant of his. That's what she says.
And why shouldn't he be? He looks a bit like him.
Well, so did Charles Boy when he played the part, but that didn't mean he was a relative.
But supposing she's right.
She isn't. She's mad.
Well, they said Columbus was mad.
Well, maybe he was mad. I wouldn't have gone with him. And the world might have been a better place if he'd have stayed at home.
Look, Gloria, I know you don't like Miss Barrington
I
Pike.
didn't say that. I just think she's mad.
But supposing she's not? I mean, supposing Napoleon did come to Cocklesea. Supposing his first wife lived here. I mean, don't you see what that means? The only place in England where Napoleon set foot. I mean, this place will become a pilgrimage for every Frenchman in the world.
You mean there's money in it?
Well, you could put it like that, yes. I'd rather say there's prosperity.
And I suppose we don't have to believe it as long as they do.
Well...
And he's got something about him. I'll give him that.
Non. Je suis fatigué. Ça me casse le pied.
Hey, monsieur. Monsieur.
Diable, Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, sire, I do beg you, please do. This really is deeply...
What's the matter?
Well, I think Monsieur Bonaparte is a little upset. He's had a very difficult journey. He had to sleep on the deck of the ferry last
Laissez-moi
night.
tranquille. Je suis content comme ça.
What's he saying?
Well, he doesn't mean it, of course, but what he has been saying is that he didn't want to come. His wife made him come. He doesn't want to be Napoleon Bonaparte. What he likes is cooking, and he wants to be a chef. Oh, it's all nonsense, of course.
C'est qui me donne l'emploi. Je suis son cuisinière. Dis-oui que je suis cuisinière.
He wants you to tell me he's your chef.
Oh, well, yes, you were. But I don't think we can allow that now. Not if you're who we think you are, sire. Oh, yes, I like these documents. I think you could be right. They could take a lot of people in.
Convince them of the truth of your revelations. I think that's what Gloria means.
Well, that's what I said. The only snag is, and it is a big one, I don't see any mention of Cockles.
Yes, I've been glancing through Fanny's diary here, and fascinating though it is, I can't find any mention of Cocklesea either. I'm sure it's just me being unobservant.
No, Mr. Thunderno, you're absolutely right. In that one volume of her diary that's come to light, she never mentions by name the place where she lives, but that's quite natural, isn't it? She says, I went to Dover, or I went to Broadstairs, and then all she says is, I came home. She knows where her home is.
Well, she does, but we don't. So that's no use to us.
Now, I think what Gloria means is that we're not quite sure how you,
How I worked it out? Oh, I was quite proud of that. Well, of course, there weren't many places. It could have been on the coast and not far from France, but how did I pin it down to Cocklesea?
Yes.
Now, you see, according to what Fanny tells us there, Napoleon had a pet name for his love, and that name gave the game away. He called his Fanny Ma Petite Bum.
Ma Petite Bum?
Bum? Bum. Ma Petite Bum. Do you see the significance of the bum?
Well, not really, no.
No. It's code. What? It's code.
Well, switch on the fire.
Oh, no, please. I'm sorry. His bum is code. It's quite hard, I suppose.
What is?
The significance.
Oh.
B apostrophe M. You see, I think B stands for Bucard. That's cockle in French. Bucard M. Bucard mère. So?
Cocklesea.
Shh. My little Cocklesea. That's what he called her. Oh, but I think that's sweet. I mean, that should be enough to fool a lot of people. I mean to say, ma petite boum. And what did she call him? Nappy? No. She called him Emperor, of course.
Oh, bit formal, but still. And this is her.
Yes. That picture has been in the Bonaparte family for years.
Well, we can Jack very busy making copies of these. You know, we could be onto a gold mine here.
If only we knew the place where he actually stayed.
But we might. We might. In this envelope, I could have the proof. The final piece of the jigsaw. It is a photograph of a painting by the Emperor himself. It is a painting of an English inn. Now, we know from our diaries that Fanny lodged at an inn. Napoleon was only in England once. So this must be the inn in which he spent the night. Yes. Shall I open the envelope? Yeah, open it, open it.
Not that dump.
Tomorrow, huh?
That's right. Councillor Smiler strikes again.
Oh. Well, it looks as though I immortalised it just in time.
I don't know why you wanted to.
Well, I have an affection for decay. And I have to have living with Gloria. Besides, I was fond of the old packet.
So was I, in its heyday, yes. I used to sing Presley in the bar.
Yes, I seem to remember hearing you just once.
Well, she liked a bit of fun to Mrs. Grimsby. Anyway, when I heard it was coming down, I remember what she said. Whenever she was tanked up and we was chatting, she said, "My pub's a wreck, George, and so am I. But if you knew what I had in the attic..."
Of course, she had a screw loose.
Oh, fair enough. DT's did for her in the end. So it's worth a try. There might be money in it.
That, my friend, anything's worth it. Come on, let's go.
No. Look, you're not listening to me, Councillor Smiler. I'm talking about Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes, he was French. Wagner was German. We still respect him. He was a composer, Councillor. No, Councillor Smiler. This attitude would not do. It's not just a tumble-down, rat-infested old pub. It's a place where Napoleon spent the night. Look, I'll say this again and again. The future of Cocklesea depends... He's rung off. He said I must be mad.
Well, he would. He would have said Columbus was mad.
Who the hell would vote for a man like that?
Well, you have to. He's the Conservative.
Well, that is it. It's coming down in the morning. I'm sorry, Miss Barrington Pike. I'm more deeply sorry than I can say, but there's nothing we can do. We've had it. We've finished. We've lost, I'm afraid.
Oh, no, Mr. Dumpton, we have not. You don't know Masha Barrington Pike.
Can't be anything but junk up here, Jack.
Hang about.
What is it?
Well, there's some diaries here.
Diaries?
Hey, these are pretty hot stuff.
Whose diaries?
Hers. She kept it. Hey, George!
What?
Councillor Smiler's featured in here.
Smiler?
Look, let's get these downstairs where there's more light. We could be in for quite a decent read.
Good luck.
You better keep a good eye on Napoleon.
I shall. Better be off then.
Right.
Arthur, you're on your honour to behave yourself.
Yes.
Jeez, Jack.
And here, George. Oh, and here.
She had a way with words.
She certainly did. And one or two other things, it seems.
But smelly Smiler. Who'd have thought?
Well, now, be fair, George. After all, it's 20 years ago.
When did he marry Mrs. Smiler?
They celebrated their 25th anniversary last week. It was in the paper.
He wouldn't want her to have a read of these. Pass me another volume.
Feel free.
Keep a lookout.
I am.
Oh, I know how this is done. I've seen it on the telly. Oh, yes. It's easy.
Someone's coming!
Blast!
Good God. What? Henry Toomer, of Toomer and Pratt.
She went for class.
She did.
And Alex McShane.
He's never there.
Bondage.
Will swallow my winkles. He's over 20 stone. Who's the Reverend Alfred Sims?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, useless.
Well, Billy King's still going.
Oh, he's worth a few bob.
Oh. Where did she find time to run a pub?
God knows. This room could tell a few stories.
Oh, right it could.
There is a gold mine here, Jack.
Have we cracked it at last?
Could be.
Look, let's get these lot back to your place and make a list.
No, hang on. There's some more upstairs.
We've got enough here, haven't we?
Well, no. This place is coming down tomorrow. After that, it's too late.
Good thinking, George. Let's investigate. It's coming. It's coming. Shh. Nearly got you. Nearly there.
Arthur!
Now, just a little. Just a...
Arthur!
Hell!
Arthur!
Oh, for God's sake, what is it?
Oh, well. I'm sorry, what is it?
The back door's unlocked.
You know, they're quite right.
Pardon?
There is a fascination about men of destiny.
There's no more.
No, there doesn't seem to be. Ah, here's a gas mask.
Sure, I could do with it.
Oh, God. It's not safe up here. Let's get downstairs. What's that? Christ! Let's get the trap on. Who is it? How should I know? Best keep mum. Shh.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. This is it.
Huh?
This is the room. I can feel it. If this room could talk, oh, what tales it would tell.
Yes. Well, we might as well get settled in. Sorry. Well, what do you think?
Arthur in it.
See, why not?
And that woman historian. What they say?
Have you ever done this before?
I can't make out.
Once or twice.
What are they up to?
Did it work?
What do you think? Can't take long. Hope not.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done it.
We go through those books.
You know, we used to go.
Got other things on his mind.
Oh, he's not right to see.
I haven't done anything like this for years.
Getting straight down to it anyway.
Makes you feel young, doesn't it?
I thought you might like a hot drink, monsieur. Le Ovaltine?
Ah, oui, madame. Merci.
I will bring it in for you. Moi transporter?
Oh, non, 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 non. Bonne nuit.
Ennui.
still comfortable?
Oh, yes. In this room, yes, yes. It's simpatico.
Yes.
Famous building saved by Musher Barrington Pike. Oh, and Arthur Dumpton.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not my real name.
Isn't it?
No. Do you need something that sounds right as a historian, so I chose Musher Barrington Pike.
It's a jolly good name.
Yes, I think so. I was christened Judy.
Judy what?
Judy Barrington Pike.
Oh dear. Cold?
Oh, a bit.
Yes, it is a bit, isn't it?
Pity we can't have a fire.
But I don't see why not. If I can find something. Let's have a look. Ah, yeah. Oh, yes, this should, yes, this should, Oh. Gordon Bennett.
Oh, dear. You all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you, fine. I think I'll try something else, then. The trouble is, there's not much here, is there?
Oh, what are those books?
Oh, that's a thought. That's just some old school books.
Henry was world enough in time. This coyness lady were no crime. What? Me? Oh. Oh, George. Sorry, Look, I'm going to have to go down in a minute. I'm bursting.
I wish I could have done this with my school books.
Oh, they're full of nonsense, bound to be. No school round here could teach anything. Well, we know, don't we? Councillor Smiler. Oh! Sometimes wish I had the power of life and death over an awful Philistine like him.
You're so wonderfully enthusiastic, Miss Marcia. Must be a wonderful life to be a writer.
A wonderful life. What's so wonderful about it? It's an awful obsession. I must write. And when I'm not writing, I'm thinking about writing. Oh, there's nothing so very wonderful in that.
Ah, but the satisfaction when the book comes out.
When the book comes out, do you know what the critics and the public will say then? They'll say, oh, yes, it's very good, very good. Very charming and that. Not as good as Lady Antonia Fraser. It's always the same.
Well, you won't see that when this one comes out.
Perhaps you're right.
Not looking. Get dressed. We're coming down. You burnt those books!
What are you doing here?
They burnt those books!
We were cold.
There was a fortune in those
What are you doing here?
Do you know what's in them? Do you know what happened here?
Napoleon slept here.
Yeah, with Fanny Brewer.
Fanny who?
Fanny and Napoleon.
Napoleon who?
Napoleon Bonaparte slept here.
Napoleon? She must be mad.
I'll have you know they called Columbus mad.
I want to know what you're doing here.
It was Smiler who was here and Toomer and McShane.
What are you talking about? It was Napoleon Bonaparte.
With Mrs. Grimsby? Napoleon? Mrs. Grimsby? What are you on about?
A diary!
Typical. That's typical. Resort to violence. They're here. They're here.
puppy moo.
Keep them out at all costs. Barricade the door.
Yeah, get the piano.
Grimsby down against the door.
Okay. Right. All right. Heave. Heave. Heave.
Come on, gentlemen. Onwards and upwards.
All right. Joke over. Let's be having it. Come here, will you? All right, come on. Get that girl from the library.
We shall not be moved.
Oh, safe as houses up here. They should arrive any minute now. I think we've made it. I think we've won!
Hear me. This is Inspector Ibstock of the Starmouth and Cockles Police. Now, I have got Miss Phipps from the library who'd like to have a few words with you.
In the library, oh dear. Sweet but useless, all of them.
It's a very great pleasure for me to be speaking to you, Miss Barrington Pike, because, of course, I know all...
Get on with it, will you?
Sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to say that in the library here we do have 15 volumes of Fanny Brewer's diary. There is another volume extant, but we've not yet traced that.
I never thought to ask there. They're always useless there.
And I also wanted to tell you that, of course, you are right. Napoleon Bonaparte slept with Fanny in the French Packet Inn.
I'm right. I knew I was right.
This Napoleon Bonaparte was a chef from Boulogne, and because he had the same name as the great French leader, Fanny always used to call him Mon Empereur. Unfortunately, later generations of the family developed fantasies concerning their antecedents and began to claim kinship with Napoleon I. I hear that Lady Antonia Fraser is planning a book on Napoleon, in which this story will receive a humorous footnote.
Well, au revoir, Monsieur Bonaparte. C'est très agréable meeting you.
Et vous, monsieur, merci. Maintenant, je serai un chef.
We? Well, goodbye, Miss Barrington Pike. I don't suppose we'll ever...
No, shouldn't think so.
Goodbye. Marcia.
Oh, it's chilly today. You all right, Arthur?
Yes, fine, fine.
Not too disappointed.
No.
I'm surprised at her making such a silly mistake. She seems such an intelligent woman, such a knowledge of life. Well, I better go and get ready for these 15 French. Don't let things get you down.
Oh, they won't get me down. Not this town won't.
By the way, Emma's back.
Oh, has she?
I'm letting her stay. On probation, of course. I suppose if you come from her part of the world, Cockles seems like paradise.
Days are here again. The skies above are clear again. Let us sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again.
Last Saturday week I got fed up, I went to Cockles. I took the lovely lady in me life. We strolled along the sand, and Daisy held me hand. I fancied I had found me trouble and strife. No way! She loved the ozone, she loved the silver sea. But was she quite the right girl for me? Let's see! I put her to the test, displayed the very best. And while she gulped, I said, now honestly, do you like a cockle from Cockles? Cockles, Cockles from Cockles. With a cockle down your throttle, you're as cocky as can be. Cocky as can be. Wow! the cockle wattle exercise, you throttle like a cockle from Cocklesea.
Give us a plateful.
A cockle from Cocklesea.
Call a whopper.
A cockle from Cocklesea.
Oh yes, I like it.